gonna come on here and be fucking with us that might not be familiar with what we've been doing previous to this.
Mm.
Talk about it. Tell them who you are.
Man, hey, look, for those who don't know, but everybody should know, I'm everybody's favorite gangster. It's your favorite gangster, August Blue. You know what I mean? Nigga, no music on the way. Been dropping mixtape shit like crazy. No singles on the way. Just did the new shit with Joey Westside. Got some new shit with Gladys Malone coming up. Man, just keeping busy, nigga.
Right, man. And August Blue been on the scene for a minute, man. He been here through his beginning, and he went from doing music himself to being a part of the Gangsters Got Next movement that was with the late great Big Payback, and continued to still find success in his own after that, and still dropping music now. Me,
Right.
me myself, those who don't know, I've been doing music probably I want to say the last 10 years plus. Uh, I was a major part of the Gangsters Got Next movement with the late great Big Payback. Um, a movement, a force to be reckoned with. If you know, you know. If you don't, you must was living under a rock. Um, Still doing music, when I want to, and we jumping off into this podcast game because we got a lot of opinions, and for those who gonna be tuning in, just know, anything we talk about is our opinions, whether you agree or disagree, but these are our opinions, and my opinions will be based on day to day life from my experiences, giving it to you raw.
Facts.
Man, let's jump off into this shit, man. So first topic we gonna touch on today, man. Relationships versus being single. Which one would you prefer?
I mean, that's crazy because honestly, sometimes I be, wanting a woman on my side, but then there's times where I don't, like I don't hate the single life. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say that I've ever hated the single life, but you know, yeah, I think we all as human beings, what I'm saying, would I ain't gonna say love, but nigga, if you meet the right person, what I'm saying, like that goes for man and woman. If a man meets the right woman, woman meets the right man, yeah, like you not gonna fucking knock that. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna like try to fight off no relationship or anything like that. But yeah, like I don't know. I feel like it depends on the person. You got some people who don't know how to be by themselves. You know what I'm saying? They need, like, literally, like the word need, like they need to be in a relationship. And then you got some people who, in my opinion, if they are in a relationship, cool. If they not, they're not gonna lose no sleep.
Right,
And
right.
I'm one of those people. I'm in that percentile of people who are, if I, if I am, I am. If I'm not, I'm not.
Right. I feel that. I feel like it's the the right woman can just be for the right time. But
Right, but
even
let me ask you though, real quick, not to cut you off. Being in a relationship, depending on the kind of man that you are, or the kind of person, whether it's man or woman, you go from being able to go throughout your whole day, right?
Yeah.
You go throughout your whole day without having to check in, call, text, things of that nature. Anybody can, like, you able to do all that without having to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you able to go throughout your whole day without having to do all that. It's like when you in a relationship, cause you know your woman might want you to text her throughout the day, or if not, sometime like, hey, let me know you good. Like, how's your day going? Things of that nature. Like, because I know just from my past experiences of being in a relationship, meaning I'm not in one now, but when I was in a relationship or any of the relationships that I was in, yeah, like it was I wake up, I text this person good morning, or I call this person good morning, how you doing, like how you feeling, blah, blah, blah. Hope you have a good day, this, that, and at the end, it was, she did the same thing. You know what I mean? So it's kind of one of those things where, like, damn, you get some people who feel like, well, I'm glad I ain't got to do that shit no more.
Yeah, I think you don't mind doing it depending on your interest level with that person, and that's man or woman. I feel like when you in a see, I feel like relationships are good for either your highs or your lows. But when you in a position in the middle where you still trying to figure shit out, relationships they're not good. From my experience, well, in my opinion, they're not good. And I say they relationships work better for your highs and lows because when you at your lowest point in life, uh speaking from a man's perspective, I don't know how women may feel about it, but when you at your lowest points in life, you kind of want a woman around. You know what I mean? A woman that's being her true self, being feminine, not nagging you. They kind of like are they're your peace during the storm. They're you when you going through that storm at your lowest moments, a woman can be your peace. Get all the men that's doing jail time or have done jail time and had to walk down some calendars. The only peace they might have, even though they girl might be out here throwing that ass in a circle, you know what I mean? But as long as she answering that phone call and that money on that put on the books and she at them visits, at his lowest, her just doing that, she can be his peace. And at your highest, when you at your highest, you tend to have less trust in people. You have less trust in people because let's say you having it your way, you having money, um, career, everything is going fine. That's when you're usually
Right.
in a position where you don't know who you can trust, and it's and
Right.
it's kind of cool sometimes to have a woman that you feel like you can trust. You know what I mean? Um,
Yeah.
but I feel like when you in between, when you're not at your highs or lows, and life is going, and but you still got places you're trying to get. Sometimes it's hard to accomplish things being in a relationship. Sometimes, from my experience, I feel like when I'm trying to figure things out, I don't need a woman because a woman wants her feelings catered to, and you
Yeah.
can't be mad at her for wanting that because that's what all women unless they been broken and have a masculine trait where they don't care about their own feelings. But a woman definitely wants her feelings catered to, no matter what anybody thinks. They want their feelings catered to. So when you in a position of I gotta go to the studio, I gotta finish the songs, I gotta get with my manager, we gotta put these records out, we gotta have promo run, um, I gotta go record for this podcast. You kind of in a position to where you don't have time to tend to a woman and deal with her
Right.
feelings,
Yeah.
and you're so busy at that point, you don't even need a woman to comfort you because you're busy. So you at your highs or your lows, it's all right to have a woman around. So yeah, I agree with what you said. I think it just depends on where you at in life and how much time do you have for a relationship.
Yeah, bro. So man, it's again, you might have a motherfucker that's nigga tolerant of certain shit, or just people. Like I say, you have some people, and that's man or woman, feel like they need to be in a relationship, nigga. Like that needing shit is kind of like borderline scary to me. You know what I'm saying? Because those are people in my mind that's like, nigga, can't nobody hire you. Like, if I can't hire you, nobody else can type motherfuckers when they do get in relationships. You know what I mean? Like, those are those kind of people, like people who need relationships. Like, when they really find somebody that they fuck with like that, like, and attach themselves to, like, bro, the word attachment, man, is crazy and it gets overlooked. I feel it does, but people don't realize, like, nigga, how much like attachment is serious, nigga. You get somebody who, when you get somebody who becomes attached to you, nigga, like, that's different.
Right.
That's different because we meet people. You got human beings who meet other human beings throughout the day, all day long. There's no attachments, nigga. Like, you know what I mean? You meet this motherfucker, you might forget that you met, but you have these people when it comes to relationships, they meet this motherfucker, they fall in love fast, because you got some people who love hard and they love fast. They just can't help it. That's just who they are. It has a lot to do with, I feel, their upbringing, something in their childhood, or just something personally. You know what I mean? Something personal where they're just like, nigga, they can meet a motherfucker yesterday, nigga, and be in love today.
A part of the reason why that happens sometimes, and these are just one of the reasons. Let's use a woman for example. Let's say if the father was missing from the household and
Mm.
no father figure was around, and all she's been raised by is women. Um, Sometimes that woman will be looking for uh, a man in her life to be a father figure, and these
Mm.
women are usually more submissive than most women. You know what I mean? But they'll be over submissive to, like where you said, they'll be crazy about you because they're looking for a father figure. Their attachment to you is different from a woman who feel like, he's just a man and I can get another man. Those type of women who are looking for guidance out of a man, they usually let their self go more to that man. So you can't play with them kind of women because their attachments are different. Those are the women that you read about that will kill you.
But then you got the men that's out there like that, nigga. You
Same
got men,
thing.
you got
And you
men
know
out here that, nigga, they want this woman to be their mama. Remember the shit from the Baby Boy movie? That nigga said, "Oh, they say you want your mama to be your woman." Yeah, but this is my woman. My woman. It's one of those situations where you get this young boy who's being raised by a single mother. Cause she may date whatever. But he's being raised by a single mother. So all he knows is his mother. Cause he probably got his grandfather or uncle or some shit like that here and there. And bro, you get these motherfuckers who are raised in that way, to where a nigga, when they get older and they start dating, you know what I'm saying, jumping in the dating pool, whatever like that, to where, like, nigga, these motherfuckers be they be just like the females, cuz that we was just talking about, where these niggas be borderline crazy than a motherfucker. You got females who be having to deal with that shit like this nigga's crazy. You know what I'm saying? He wants me to be a certain way, and that ain't who I am. And that's what these females be feeling like. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, this nigga want me to be a certain way. That ain't who I am. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like that shit go both ways. The same way we, you know what I'm saying? Like, as men, you got some men, not us in general, but just like men, cuz who, nigga, you looking, I mean, not men, but you got women, you know, that's looking at us as men to be, you know, nigga, that I guess that father that they missed out on, you know what I'm saying? And then you got, and it's crazy because the woman is looking at, in my opinion, the woman is looking for the father that she missed out on, and the male is looking for the mother that been in his life his whole life.
And I was just about to say that. That's completely right. That's exactly how it goes. The man does not the the man does not know how to let go of the presence of his mother, so he
Mm-hmm.
looks for that in other women. He needs somebody to do his laundry. He needs somebody to have his meal prepared. He needs somebody to play the mom role. But there's kind of nothing wrong with that because this is all the role of a woman. So if you have a mama who raised you right and showed you what a woman was, you're only supposed to expect this from the next woman. And when women get mad about it when they're less of a woman, that's why you'll hear these women say things like, "Oh, that nigga want me to be. I ain't his mama. That nigga go to his mama and do that." Nah, my mama was just a woman. My mama was just a woman, so she did things for me, preparing me to
Mm-hmm.
not accept nothing less.
Mm-hmm.
But on the other hand, like we say, woman, but it can go like that with the woman too. But it's I don't think it's more likely. It's more likely for a woman to be looking for the father she never had, the father figure she never had in a man that she's exclusively in love with. Sometimes you do have the women who had a great father, and she'll look at a man
Right.
and be like, I ain't tolerating this bullshit. My daddy was
Right.
there. My daddy did this. He did that. This how he treated my mama. He took care of the household. So I'm not accepting nothing less than. But you do hear more of the stories of the woman with no father looking looking for a man in her life to kind of take control and be a father figure type person.
Mm-hmm. No, I mean, yeah, no, that's for sure it. That's for sure it.
We gonna have to. That's a good one. We gonna have to double back on that subject. I like to bring a woman on here and get her opinion. I mean, it ain't like her opinion gonna matter, but to the viewers, I'm pretty sure when they start rolling in,
It's,
the women
it's
the women
barbaric.
the women the women would like to hear a woman's point of view on that. But I don't think too many women would disagree. Any real women wouldn't disagree with what we just said.
Hey
Uh,
man, if I wouldn't, then nigga, you just gonna have women care just because nigga that's gonna nah, you know what? And they might even just say some shit that's proving our point, but of course they wanna be heard because
Women like to be loud for no reason. When a woman will be loud and saying absolutely nothing. That's when you just got to let them do it. And then when they stop, you just look at them and calmly say, "You done?" They hate that. They hate that. They hate that. I let a woman know that I don't. I mean, I don't be rude to women and just be telling me I don't care what you think of that. I try not to be like that, but I let my actions say it. So when a woman say something that I don't care about, I give them like a 5 second stare, and I just I do the Jay-Z nod. I be like, oh, okay, that's all you getting from me. That's
Nigga
all
say,
you getting.
nigga say you done.
Yeah, you done? Because I don't want to hear no bullshit.
Yeah.
Um, let's break off into this next topic. Would you date a woman who smashed a homie in the past, but she's presently she presently holds all the qualities that you're looking for in a woman? The only flaw is she smashed the nigga that you know before you had her.
Me, this is just me personally. Like, nah. And I'm gonna say the reason why I'm saying nah is because it goes to the reason why, like, you get dudes who be like, shit, and I don't give a fuck what my woman wear. Like, if she got other men staring at her, like, I take that as a compliment and all this and all that. Like, I'm not one of them dudes. Yeah, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? I'm not going nowhere with my woman who's wearing, or I don't even want to use the word allow, but I wouldn't want my woman to be wearing anything that's revealing like that. You know what I'm saying? When we go out in public, I'm not oh yeah, if everybody's sharing at my woman, that just let me know, nigga, I got me a bad one, like a good looking woman. Like, I'm not a thinker like that. That's not how I'm thinking. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm looking at her as she's inviting that bullshit attention, cause like you want that attention. My attention is not enough for you. So you wanna do that. That's how you wanna do, cause you want other attention. You know what I'm saying? So my attention obviously is not enough. Cool, go do what you do. I'm not nobody that's controlling. I'm never gonna feel like, you know what I'm saying, like a woman being with me will never feel like, damn, like this nigga's controlling, this man is controlling. Never, ever. You know what I'm saying? You free to do what the fuck you wanna do, but I will move how I move off of how you moving. You know what I'm saying? However that woman that I'm with is moving, that's how I'm gonna move. I can voice my opinion, and if she choose to say, oh, okay, you know what, all right, and then she start moving differently, cool, we can move forward together.
right.
But if she is, this nigga insecure, ain't got nothing to do with being insecure, it has everything to do with respect. Respect, like, respect me when you out. You know what I'm saying? And about, like, respect me. Like, I feel like that's some young nigga shit. To me, that's some young nigga shit. Yeah, I like my woman to be outside, nigga, and and these shorts where her booty cheeks hanging out, and all the homies can see it, and all the homies see I got me a bad one, and all this and all that. Yeah, nigga, and a few of your homies gonna fuck your woman too.
can a
I'm
can a can a can a nigga be mad if can a nigga be mad if your your trophy is flaunting your woman, like she wearing this little ass shit, shaking
Bro,
ass,
my woman ain't gotta wear that for me to flaunt her. My
but
woman, bro, my thing is my woman could literally go outside, bro, fully clothed, nigga. Ain't no cheeks out, no nothing, nigga. No nothing, nigga. Like, bro, she can go outside and motherfuckers would be like, cause I've dated that kind of woman. And motherfuckers be like, damn, like, hell, like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? She ain't gotta show nothing.
I think
The
it's
woman
I think
wants to
it's
do that, to me, in my mind, the woman who wants to do that, okay, like, my attention is not enough for you. You want it, like Steph Curry White literally said, like, damn, like she felt almost bored, or like kind of like offended or upset that other men didn't view her in a way that they view one of these other basketball niggas' girlfriends and shit like that. She feels appalled that ain't no fans hopping in her DM talking about damn bitch I fuck. Steph Curry wife felt like that and she voiced that opinion. And the women, cause it was sad to see that you had so many women who was like, yeah, girl, I feel you. Like, what?
I ain't gonna lie to you. Like I'm not into abuse or nothing, but if I was married, like that's my wife, and she did something like that, looking for that kind of like, bitch, I'm gonna kick your ass. I'm gonna put my foot in your ass. They gonna say what they want to say about me, call me abusive. It's certain it's look it's certain things that when you in a relationship, that's your like you got a man like I feel like it's standards. So I can't say what every man should do or how he should feel with his woman. But
Mhm.
I'm with a woman, she's gonna be very aware of my standards. And, showing your ass and shaking your ass or anything of that, you're in violation. To the world, it might look like I'm tripping. But if she's my woman, she's gonna know my standards more than anybody else. So if
Mhm.
she jumps out there, this is why you'll never see me in a relationship where a woman do stuff like this. Because before a woman does something publicly, she knows she's living with you, y'all live together, y'all in the house together, or even if y'all not living together, she knows what your standards are as a man. You know what I mean? So by her knowing what your standards are as a man, and she goes out and do something like that, it is warranted that I kick your motherfucking ass because I'm not the type of nigga play them kind of games. So I feel like with Curry's wife, she did that because of whatever his standards are in a household. His standards don't enforce that type of shit. She felt comfortable doing that. Ain't no woman breathing that know she got a man that's not having that gonna do that because she knows gonna be some repercussions behind that shit. Only women who fuck with a nigga that they think is cool with that would do that. So her doing that, I don't look at it like it was a disrespect to him. I look at it like he set his standards in the household, and she knew she wasn't gonna get her motherfucking ass kicked for doing that shit.
She wasn't, cuz, and I mean, bro, me, I feel like if I ever, you know, felt like I got to a point where this bitch made me wanna like really like choke this bitch out and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm like, you know what? I just rather not, you know what I'm saying, fuck with it, cuz,
Right,
you know what I'm
right.
saying? And cause it would have to be some shit where like nigga, if I ever was to it would have to be some shit where it was like, damn, like she literally left me up to no like she left me no other choice. Like I had to, nigga, like I did what I did. But like other than that, like bro, like I just feel like, I don't even want to sound like that, but it's like, bro, like it's so many women out here. It's so many women out here. Like, I'm not tripping off you.
Right.
Like, you gonna go do what you gonna do. I ain't even tripping. Like, you could have did some super foul shit to where, yeah, you probably do deserve for me to, you know what I'm saying, put my foot in your ass. But I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm good. Like, you could really just go on about your business. Like, I'm good.
You know, I respect that too. Like I said, I respect the way any man deal with his woman. I even respect that if you a sucker and you been a sucker with your woman and you allowing her to do whatever she do, I look at it and I be like, well, if that's if he the type of nigga that accepts that, then they belong to each other. All right, man. See, got some more shit to get into. How you feel about dating female gang members?
You said dating female bangers. Me,
Females that gang bang.
I look no disrespect to the homegirls, cuz you know what I'm saying? But like that's just not for me. I'm not gonna lie, it's a homegirl that it's a homegirl from the set right now that I that I'm like, damn, like I got my eye on, but she like a real homegirl, cuz so I know that me being the man that I kind that the me being the man that I am, me being the kind of man that I am, I'm not good. Like me and her would never work. You know what I'm saying? Because I would never try to change her, being that I know who she is already. You know what I mean? So like I would never try to change her to be something that I know she's not. So I mean, you got certain. You probably do have some female game members out here, just like you have men like us who represent something from something, nigga, to where like nigga, like we able to be with women who have nigga these prestigious ass jobs or just prestigious women. You know what I mean? Like just these kind of women that are just that other people would look at as high maintenance or whatnot that we date. So not saying that one of the female homegirls couldn't get that, but it just wouldn't be like for me. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want to call my woman cause at the end of the night I done been out all day. I'm calling up my woman or even being up under her cause like you know what I'm saying, chilling watching a movie or whatever. I don't want my woman cussing me. Yeah, cuz no, like she answer the phone like that. What's up, cuz? Or just, nigga, she just got like nigga wage. I'm cool. I don't want that shit.
I feel like if you can, I can't, but if you can get past the language, because they're gonna talk like us.
I'm not getting past language.
Yeah, I'm saying, but for some, if you can get past certain things like the language, knowing that she's gonna talk like we talk, it's some. I can't speak for every organization. I know the organization that we come from. We got some good homegirls, even though some would disagree. I know some good homegirls. I wouldn't be in a relationship with one because it's never been my thing. I had an understanding young. You know, homies older than me used to tell me all the time, get the fucking homegirl, you make her your girl, you catch feelings for her. It's natural for a man to be protective of his woman, and sometimes things may happen where she have to be checked by a homie. As a homegirl, she might need to be checked, or she might decide to stand her ground against another homie or homegirl about a situation that's surrounding a gangbang. So then you have to be put in a situation where, are you defending her because she a good homegirl, or are you defending her because that's your girl? And that's a that politic just wouldn't it don't work out. You can work through it, but what do you do if your girl wrong? What do you do if she's wrong about something and this disciplinary action has to be taken? But this the person you sleep with every night that you love. You don't want nobody to do no harm to her. So I was always told, that you keep your homegirl, unless you want to deal with that. And I just ain't never been one who want to deal with that because I'm a firm believer that if you are part of something and you do wrong, then action needs to be taken, I'm in love with you or not. If you
Hmm.
foul and you need your ass kicked, you need to go
Hmm.
get your ass kicked. But that'll cause problems in the household with a nigga like me because from the gang, you fucked up. You got to get whooped out. Then when we go back home, we both got to go back in the same house with each other. Now you all beat up, the homegirls done whooped you out, back to eye and all that shit. You know what I mean? We ain't probably even gonna be able to look at each other
Like,
because
and you gotta, nigga, you gotta be holding that motherfucking, that goddamn nigga, that face towel, cuz, with that ice in it, nigga, on her eye. Talking about some, I told you not to do that shit.
but nah, that's exactly why I wouldn't do it. But I don't knock those who do it because like I said, I'm not gonna say no names, but it's a homie that he in a relationship with a homegirl and she down as fuck. You know what I mean? Every time he had to go lay it down, you know what I mean, she was A1, through them trials and tribulations. You know what I mean? If it wasn't nobody else at them court dates, all these homies, all that homie love shit, she was at every last one of them court dates, whether she had transportation to get there or wouldn't nobody take her. However she had to get there, she made sure she was there. You get a lot
Right,
of times niggas get in relationships, these girly ass bitches, and then you get in bad situations and the bitch can't help. She can't help you. She has no life skills to help you. You get a homegirl sometime, she might be a little rough around the edges, but she gonna be down as a motherfucker for you.
facts,
You know,
facts.
I wouldn't fuck with one though, and if I was to fuck with one, she wouldn't be from she wouldn't be from the gang because I just don't want. I think I could take it better if I'm dealing with a girl that's from another section and she do some foul shit over there and she got to get DP. I'm not gonna be there when she get DP. I won't. The politics won't be brought to me. We'll be meeting each other at the house at the end of the night. She got a black eye. Babe, what happened? Oh, the homegirls were tripping. Ooh, had to squabble with some homegirls. I'm like, oh, okay.
Conversation, cuz, like, that conversation alone already, like, what happened to you? Like, you talking about some shit that happened in the shed, like, to your woman, cuz, like, I don't want, bro, like, I'm cool, like, I don't want to deal with that shit, nigga. Like, that shit is unattractive, cuz, like, going home, nigga, to your woman, cuz, like, you been out here dealing with this shit all day. So now you would think when you go home, that's your safe haven. That's where you go home, nigga. Like, you can unwind. You ain't gotta worry about no type of nothing, nigga. Like, you just chilling, cuz, unless a homie call you, nigga, call your phone with some shit that's going down in the shed, whatever, whatever. Not going home and your woman is telling you, like, nigga, you going in there, this bitch eye looking like this, cuz she looking like Martin. You gotta ask, what the fuck happened to you? Oh yeah, some homegirls tripping, blah, blah. Now it's just a whole bunch of just like, nah, come cool, cuz I don't want to deal with none of that.
Let me ask you this though, is because critical moments occur. You somewhere with your girl, right?
Mm-hmm.
You got the blower. It's a bunch of police, and you appear to look like the type of nigga that they gonna fuck.
Mm-hmm.
If you be like, damn, put the thing in your purse for me, and you got the girly girl who not, she ain't no gangster, and she freeze. Look, hold on, and she freeze up on you, and you take, and now you got to take the case. Cool, I brought it, I take it. Then you go to court, you in jail. Your court date come out in the courtroom. You take the case. Fuck it. We know what come with when you holding a popper. You
Mm-hmm.
go to court. You're in the county jail. You go to court. They bring you out. They have you in that little thing
A
on the
little
side.
bit, right? Yeah.
Yeah. And you look over, and your little pretty little girly girl, she ain't even in the goddamn courtroom. You
You're
there
not
by
there.
yourself. Hold on. Compared to you out with a girl who's familiar with life, she's a part of the life too. She might not she might not be she might not be what you dreamed of. But in a critical moment, she putting that shit in her purse, and she might be willing to take the case for you. She might be
Mm.
looking at it like, look, he already got a record. He already been in jail for two, three of these motherfuckers. They might send him to the pen. Let me take this one. Let me take this one.
Right.
What like that's what I'm saying. How do you weigh that out? Because at times I do be like the way
I
I
know. I
the
know
way
who I'm.
the way
But
I like to maneuver. Sometimes I do need a gangster bitch the way I like to maneuver. I've been in a situation where the house got raided and they came in and they found shit. And I just so happened to be in the bed with a gangster bitch. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna say her name, but she know who she is. She from Avalon. And you know what I mean? That motherfucker, she don't even know what all I had in my room. But you know what she told the police? Ain't nothing in there his. Whatever you find is mine. Nigga, I could have had a dead body under the bed.
yeah, she's a dumb bitch.
That's not a dumb bitch. That's a down bitch.
Hey, I don't give a fuck how niggas go try to make it out the same. Cuz that bitch dumb. Cuz that
Bitch
bitch
not
dumb.
dumb, bro.
Nigga,
That's loyalty, bro.
bro,
Like
as
you you
down
you
as she wanna be. Cuz she could. You know how many niggas ain't, or just how many people ain't around that family no more. Cuz because they wanted to be down. Cuz like now, yeah, like you say, if she like really, she from this shit, she, ain't new to this, she true to this, for sure. Yeah, bitch, for sure. Like that's in your nature to do shit like that. Cause like, but at the end of the day, I expect you to do shit like that, which is why I said what I was getting ready to say was that, yeah, like I'm gonna take the bitch that I don't give a fuck if I see the bitch in court or not, cause like I already know I'm good, nigga. I expected that already. So I ain't tripping like shit. Her not being in court ain't going nigga shit, nigga. That don't mean I'm not about to be eating good while I'm in there and all this and all that. Cause like I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Whether the bitch there or not. Cause I don't care, nigga. I'm not expecting a whole lot out of the bitch. Cause I'm not expecting that shit
but
out
see
of the bitch.
the way you saying that, it's almost like you describing a bitch that you just fucking with. So you don't give a fuck what she is. I'm talking about like
It
being
be
in a what I,
I'm not
what
putting nothing past the woman, cuz like I expect that this woman is gonna do woman things, cuz like I don't want to use the word bitch, but if I have to use that word, cuz like I'm not, bro, I'm not like I almost literally like expect that shit, cuz like this is a woman, cuz I expect her to do. She could be as gangster as she wanna be, cuz so if that gangster bitch was to turn on me, I wouldn't be surprised, cuz like she gonna do some woman shit. She gonna be a woman and she's gonna be on some I'm not ready for what y'all saying that I could possibly go through. Like I know, you know what I mean? Like you got men who turn on you for less. You know what I'm
that's
saying?
but
So
that's like saying you ain't gonna never have like you don't plan on never having nobody that's gonna really be like yo long term
I
situation
do,
because me
I
with
do.
me
But if she does something, cuz that's the thing. I'm going into the relationship on some whether I decide to be with a gang bang bitch or I decide to be with that super square bitch. I am literally accepting the fact that I'm dating a woman, and a woman is going to do what a woman does. All that gangster shit, like, bro, in my mind, that shit is just like for movies, bro.
nah it's
Like,
it's it's not because you gotta
you
remember
got
bro
some,
this
you got some that's built like that. You do. I'm
that's
not
what I'm
taking,
saying this is some
I'm not
people
taking
reality.
away from the homegirl. I'm not taking away from the homegirls that's built like that, but that shit is rare, nigga. That ain't no everyday thing, That shit is rare, nigga. That's why I appreciate the homies that I have because the homies that I have are rare to come by, nigga. These niggas are busters, cuz these niggas are rats. These niggas are pedophiles. These niggas are everything under the sun that we don't fuck with, nigga. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate my homeboys, cuz that are genuinely real motherfuckers, cuz because I know that that's a rare thing. It's rare, cuz like we all can be on some gangster shit all day, nigga. We all can be on some gangster shit all day. You got rats who be on gangster shit. You got pedophiles who be on gangster shit. All that, nigga. They just do shit that we don't allow. You know what
Do
I'm
you
saying?
look? Do you believe in energy and connections?
You said energy and connections.
Do you believe in energy and connections? Meaning, like, do you feel like life aligns you with the people it's supposed to align you with? Because I believe in that. So when I say shit like when I talk to people about Tan Man and I speak of Tan Man, I feel like that was my dog for a reason. Because the kind of energy I have and the kind of energy he have is what made us friends.
Mm-hmm.
So I could say this, like how you say niggas is rats, niggas is this, niggas is that. True enough, that exists. People who usually associate with them kind of people is the people who have the kind of energy that attracts them people to them. So I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying that to say, even with bitches, I get what you're saying about you can only trust a woman to be a woman. They can only be what they are. But in life, a woman, her the purpose of a woman looking for a man to call her man is because she's supposed to present a certain kind of loyalty. And as a man, you're supposed to lead a kind of certain way. If you're not leading in a way to make that woman want to do any and everything for you, that ain't your bitch. She belongs to the streets. But that's not on her. Because just like you can have a man that'll be like doing like saying what you just said. That's my bitch, but I'm not trusting her. Well, if you don't trust her, it's because you're not molding her to be trustworthy. Because that same bitch, the same bitch that you can see being a bullshit bitch to one nigga, another nigga can get her and mold her, and she won't be that same bitch. I believe that women are naturally submissive to men, so she's only going to be what you mold your woman to be. If this is for all men, if you're in a relationship with a woman and your end result once you part ways with her, oh, that bitch was bullshit, that bitch was that. You just can't blame that woman for being that way because a man's job is to lead and a woman's job is to follow. So when you get with that woman, no matter what she been through, she's a reflection of you. So if she do bullshit, you just can't blame her. You also have to look at yourself of what are you giving off to her for her to do that bullshit. And I know this to be fact because I've seen it. I've seen bitches be bullshit bitches. I'm gonna give you an example. I just seen this shit online. Brittany Renner bitch, right?
Mm-hmm.
What's his name? PJ Washington,
I think so. The basketball dude.
the basketball player, right? Now she gets with this nigga, have a whole plan to have a baby with this nigga, just to leave this nigga. I think she left him before she actually had the baby, and then get all this money about this nigga, and then do a world tour, doing interviews, talking and laughing about how she did this shit like it was okay. You know why I didn't look at her like a bullshit bitch for doing that? Because it had to be something about that man that made her feel like she can do that to him. Then I just also seen a recent video of Kevin Gates, and she met Kevin Gates. She was submissive on Kevin Gates from the jump because his approach to this woman was as of a man. When you come as a man and you're submissive or you don't care about this woman's actions, like if you feel like she is how she is already, I will never meet a bitch and be thinking she is how she is already. This bitch gonna be how I want her to be because I'm
Okay.
because I lead. I don't follow. I don't believe in equal. She's going to be how I want her to be. and it's my job to mold her into that. If you're not molding your woman, if you're not molding your woman, then she ain't your woman, because then that means she's just available to be molded by somebody else.
Okay. So let's just say, let's start off with, hold on. I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna tell you right now.
Put some shit up.
Nah, I mean, cause when we doing something where we gotta, the facts have to be brought up.
Pull that shit up.
The ex-girlfriend of Hornet star PJ Washington says she had a son with him and denies rumors that he paid her to have it. Meaning she's saying this nigga didn't pay her to have no son. She also accuses him of being a bad partner and a liar and claims he claims that he was bamboozled by her. Man, all right, so now let's just start there where with that situation, cuz this is a bitch who has been scouting. She's a scout. She's gonna go get niggas who just like Lala. That bitch ain't at the NBA games. That bitch at the college games, nigga. She getting them. She getting them before they get there, nigga.
My
She getting
point
them.
though.
No, look, she getting them before they get there. So boom. Now, when you bring up Kevin Gates, you say, well, the difference between the treatment she got from PJ, Kevin, Kevin treated her, in your words, that he was a man about the no. That nigga saw that bitch wasn't shit, nigga. You ain't shit, bitch. No, nigga, you made it out the same like this nigga saw that, okay, she's still like, okay, this is another woman. She just respected that he was more whatever the case may be. He was more no, that nigga treated her like a motherfucking slut, nigga.
But you know why he can do that? That's what I'm saying. You making my point. I'm gonna tell
No,
you why he can do that.
okay, but bro, like nigga, just say that, nigga. This nigga treated the bitch like a
No,
slut. That
you want to
nigga
know
wasn't no.
why? He,
That nigga wasn't no. That nigga, that bitch that she no man and said, oh yeah, this nigga treating me better than no, nigga. That nigga was treating her like bitch. She found a hood nigga. She didn't find no man. She found a hood nigga that she fell in love with, or not even fell in love with, but this is just how she likes to be treated, nigga.
bro, what it is this, man. Listen, when you stand firm on business, right? And you look that bitch in her face, nigga, and you play the alpha in a situation, that bitch gonna be a slut. She can be your wife. She's gonna at that moment, she can be whatever you decide for her to be. What I'm saying, listen, what I'm saying is with the nigga PJ Washington, obviously she decided what she was gonna be with this nigga, a bitch that was gonna take from what you meet. So basically, what I'm saying is this: let's
Which
say
she
you
already was.
let's say this: let's say you meet a bitch tomorrow, right? And you
That I
don't have.
already. No, wait. I have to put this in there. I meet the bitch who already has a reputation because that's what this bitch did. She already had a reputation.
I don't get into that because I'm like
No, you
this.
have to. You
Oh,
have
you
to.
don't.
Oh, bro, she already had a reputation
You
when she
giving her
started
too
fucking
much power,
Kevin
bro.
Gates, nigga.
You
What are you
giving a
talking
woman
about?
too, you giving a woman too much power. I don't give a fuck what
I'm
her
not, bro.
reputation is.
There's
When
no
I
cop
get her,
out,
she gonna be what I want her to be.
bro. That's you. That's how you feel, nigga. Bro, that nigga Kevin Gates knew what kind of bitch she was. He knew what she was on, nigga. He knew what the fuck she was on, nigga. That's why treated her the way that he was treating the bitch.
But I'm not saying he treated her bad. I'm not saying he treated
I'm
her
not
bad or nothing.
saying that either. But
All I'm saying is
he didn't treat that bitch like he was trying to get married to her either, though.
no, you're not supposed to do that as soon as you meet a bitch. What I'm saying is he stood firm and she didn't see no sucker in that nigga, so she got googly eyed. Like, cause I've seen it before. I didn't look in women's faces and seen the same look before. It's a look of submission. She feel that's when a woman feel like she's standing in front of God, nigga. When a woman feel like she's standing in front of God, it don't matter who she was before she met you. She ready to be whoever you tell her she is. See, when a woman come into a situation and she got a plan already, I mean, she thought you was a sucker before she met your sucker ass. But when a woman standing in front of a man that she think is God, nigga, she gonna be whoever the God, which is you when you standing in front of her. If you represent yourself as a God, if you a nigga that think women just can freely be whoever they want to be, then yeah, women are gonna come in your life and be who they choose to be with you. See, with me, let's say I'm fucking 10 bitches right now, right? At any moment, I can pick any one of them bitches. I don't give a fuck what they've been doing prior to fucking with me. I can pick any one of them and make them who I want them to be. It's just if I choose that that's what I want them to be. I don't believe a bitch has a say so on who she's going to be. If you a man and you stand firm, that bitch is who you decide for her to be. So just like I said, just because another nigga can be like, oh, that bitch was this, that bitch was that. It's always another nigga somewhere else that gonna get different results out that bitch because he might be a different kind of man.
Nigga Kevin Gates wasn't going into that situation with no Brittany Renner, whatever the fuck her last name
We
is.
don't know what we don't know what that nasty nigga ended up doing to
I'm
her.
about to say, well, he also a nigga who like to do what he like to do and be on the type of time that he on. So I don't know, but I know I'll just say for me. Okay, I mean Brittany Renner, Brittany Renner throwing the pussy at me, we at a bar somewhere, whatever, nigga. We Beverly Hills, wherever, Brittany Renner is throwing the pussy at me, nigga. I'm gonna catch it, but nigga, she probably will be like, this is the most disrespectful motherfucker that I probably ever been around. That's probably why she probably would fuck me even more than the next motherfucker. But
Oh, that's true.
I'm this way towards you because I didn't, you probably not even like that. But because of what I know of you, bitch, yeah, like shit. This is how I'm coming at you. You gotta be a bitch that I have no knowledge of. I can't have no knowledge of you. If I don't have no knowledge of you, like Brittany Renner would have, if Brittany Renner was a woman that I had absolutely zero knowledge of, bro, I met at Target. I'm shopping at Target for some shit, bro. And I saw her and I hollered at her and she gave me some play. Gave me her number, bro. Like my approach would, I'm not even gonna say probably, my approach would be totally different.
Yeah, but
But
I,
because
I don't I don't I don't want to make this about turning a hoe into a housewife because that's not
it's not
originally what
that,
this.
but I'm just saying that I have absolutely no knowledge of her, bro. That plays a role in how a lot of these men treat certain women. They have no knowledge of them, bro. How many times, bro? Like nigga, we'll see nigga a random nigga. We might even not even be friends with Cuz on Facebook, but this nigga he posting a homegirl. So however the algorithm work, nigga, his page pop up and the friends you may know type shit or whatever the case may be, and he posting a picture of the homegirl, and we sitting there like kind of like, damn, nigga, this like he didn't post her picture with a whole caption on how he love her, in love with her. He gonna treat her like a queen. She's the best woman he ever met. And we shitting over there like, damn, cuz we just dogged this bitch out last week, cuz.
Yeah, no, I definitely I definitely get that, but what I'm not talking about a nigga wifing a bitch and being embarrassed about wifing a bitch. Yeah, that's crazy. Well, what I'm saying is basically the whole point I was making. Bitches do shit with niggas that they can do shit with. When a bitch is standing in front of a man, she tends to change. Even a bitch that just came out of a relationship and she went to work sucking her work boyfriend dick the whole time she got a man at home. Just because she did that with that nigga, she might meet another nigga that she decide to be where she feel like she has to be submissive with him and not do shit like that. I'm not saying a nigga have to keep her, but bitches run into real niggas and bitches run into bullshit niggas. When you a real nigga, the bitch feed off of you, off of your energy, and she tends to respect you different. See, a hoe not a bitch that cheat on her nigga. That don't mean every relationship she get in, she gonna do that. Women do things with niggas that allow them to do it because bitches most women tend to look for guidance out of men, like we was talking about earlier, bro. So if you have to think when you put that together, if a bitch is with a nigga and she's doing bullshit, it's because she doesn't respect him because he's not giving her proper guidance when he's dealing with women for to give them something to respect. She's probably looking at you like you a boy. She probably looking at you like you passive. A nigga like me, I don't give a bitch room to think, bro. The bitch don't even be knowing who she is. I have a bitch so goddamn fucked up. She don't even know who she is. She a bitch will be sitting there looking for answers about herself from me. She waiting on me to tell her who the fuck she
I don't
is.
want that kind of woman, cuz.
Why?
I don't want that kind of woman, cuz.
So you want a bitch with an opinion?
That kind of woman is annoying to me. In
So
my opinion, like
you want a bitch
she,
with an
bro,
opinion?
she would never be annoying. A woman with an opinion or a woman with it, bro. It ain't got nothing to do with that. A woman who just like, God damn, bitch, you need me to tell you everything. You need me to tell me your panties on backwards.
Nah, man,
And you just
you being upset. You being extra with it.
no, no. When you say, "Care," this bitch don't know who she is, care. That's that kind of shit. This bitch
Nah,
don't, and she
I ain't
got her
never
panties
seen no shit
on
like that in
backwards.
my life.
Yeah. This bitch don't know whether she got her panties on for right or backwards. Yeah.
Nah,
You gotta tell her.
then that bitch need a caseworker then. A case something like that's you being
Like,
extra. I'm saying as far as I'm saying as far as me, a submissive woman is a woman who lets her man lead and she doesn't mind following. And she does that because she trusts in your guidance, bro. Any woman, if you with a woman that don't trust your guidance, I'm not saying she has to be an idiot. She's just a woman who submits. She's with you because she trusts your guidance. She
fact.
trusts you're not gonna lead her into no bullshit. So she
Okay.
don't. So she trusts everything you say until you steer her wrong. That's a submissive
Okay.
woman.
Cool.
When a
I get
woman see
that.
you like
That I
that, that means she when she looks at you in that light, she knows she has a man. But a bitch that when you're talking, she'll interrupt you. She don't respect you if she interrupt you when you're talking. If she's if she go to work and she's eating lunch with another nigga at work, you could be the nigga saying, I don't give a fuck. Shit, she coming home to me. She doesn't respect you. That bitch only supposed to have eyes for you. That bitch is supposed to only follow your guidance. I don't give a fuck what her mama telling her, what her daddy telling her. Once that bitch says she's with me, we're together, you're my bitch. The only the only guidance you take from me, that's not a stupid woman. That's a submissive woman who's planting herself in a space. A bitch can't spend the rest of her life with her mom. She can't spend the rest of her life with her daddy. She can't spend the rest of her life with her kids because they're going to become adults and they're going to be looking for their person to spend the rest of their life with. So
the bitch want
a
it.
woman who values the man that she gets with and tends to follow him, she ain't a stupid bitch. She's a bitch that's natural. She's doing naturally what the woman is supposed to do with the man. We've lost track of that because women have so much masculinity that they play this independent role shit. It's cool, bitch. Go to work, get your job, get your money, bring it back up. You know what I mean? But that independent shit is taken too far, where it's taking women away from the actual role that they are supposed to have with a man. This is why we have masculine women. This is why bitches talk too much. It's like the times I done been at your house and that one bitch, how she got out of got the popping at that. You know why she's like that? You know why she was like that? Because we let these bitches have an opinion. They don't need one, nigga.
Bro,
You want a
but
bitch that's doing that to you
did
once a
I
week?
not get on her ass though?
You did, but see, that's what I'm saying. That's the point I'm making. Bitches are not supposed to be like that. When you're cool with bitches having an opinion, bro, that's the kind of bitches you get when you want bitches to have an opinion. I don't want a bitch to have an opinion. I have the opinion. If somebody asks my bitch something, I could be in a whole nother country. If that's my bitch, if they ask her something, she should know me so well that when she answers somebody question and I'm miles away, that bitch should say whatever I probably would have said if I was there. That's how my bitch supposed to be. Submissive, bro. The way God meant for a woman to be to a man. Not all this
Yeah,
opinionated as, but this goes back to, this is why I'm saying, this is why you get the bitches like Brittany Renner. It's too many people that then gave this bitch too much space to think she can do that. So eventually bitches like that, they run into a real man that looks like his ego and who he is as a man is so solid and firm. It's like a breath of fresh air for that bitch. She gets stuck. She can't do nothing but stare you right in your eyes and wait for directions and instructions.
yeah,
But a bitch who don't respect that man, see man as less than, does not understand. They play. They play too fucking much. They play with men because they don't see a man in front of them. They see somebody they can play with. A bitch that see a man, she stops and looks you right in your eyes and wait for instructions, bro. And that's not a stupid woman. That's a woman being an actual woman, a submissive woman, bro. Time has taught our women different and make our women think they're supposed to talk to us crazy, bro. And the more we accept that shit, thinking, yeah, I want her to have some kind of brain. She can have a brain. Use your brain to go to work. Use your brain to help me figure out how we're going to get financed for a house. Use your brain for shit like that. Don't use your brain to talk back to me as a sign of saying I'm my own woman. I don't want you to be your own woman. It wouldn't shit. Woman is piece of man. So I need my woman submissive. So all I'm saying is
but you
bitches
don't
like
want her to be her own woman.
her own woman.
You say you don't want her to be her own woman.
She's not. She's my woman. The fuck is a
Okay,
own woman?
she's your woman, but you don't want her to be her own woman. She can't have a mind for you don't want her to be able to think for herself. She needs to be able to holler at you for everything. Like, oh girl, I'm not gonna say no names, but oh girl, you know what I'm saying, from Ways, cause you know what I'm saying. Oh girl, I'm gonna say that, cause from Ways, nigga, she told me like, oh yeah, I can't. It was something she was saying. I'm like, damn, like you knew you had to do that shit. You should have just went on and got it done. She like, oh, I'm not good with the woo woo. Like I'm like you gonna have basically telling me that I'm just gonna have to always be the motherfucker that's telling her what to do, when to do it, this, and I looked at and bro, that made me not want to fuck with her. Like I became unattracted. Like some niggas would have felt like, damn, like, oh, I hit the jackpot. This bitch looking for me for nigga like guidance almost. Like she need me to tell her whatever and everything. That turned me off. Like her telling me like, yeah, well, yeah, I was, but you know what? I can't remember that. So I'm gonna need you to always. And in my mind, what she was telling me was, you gonna need me to check you on everything, tell you what to do.